When I was about 12 years old, I used to think that I was the smartest person, and yet I also believed that not very many people noticed. So, one of the things that we tell ourselves as we grow older, as we condition ourselves to have these beliefs. So, if I think of myself as the smartest person in the room, how's it going, kitty? I end up going and sharing these belief systems, and they become reinforced. And there comes a healthy part of it where if it grows so much to the point that it becomes not so much of a secret, but if things grow to the point that it's no longer valuable, if I'm secretly believing these, if I end up going and getting to the spot where, as I grew older, if left unchecked, those things ended up ruining the show. It got to the point where I believed in so much that through association of alcohol, of substance abuse, that these things were making decisions and ruining my relationships, my friendships, my career path. Nothing good was coming from it. And the more that I associated myself with these things, I end up going and saying that it's a secret. And if people were to find out, if people were, in one of the comments of the last video, someone shared, Jason, you hit it very well. I was a shell of a person, but by no means was I a whole person. 6 years ago, things would look very different for me than they are today. So I'm at a spot now where I'm very thankful and very grateful. But the point is that through holding these reinforced beliefs, through these secrets, through believing that I am separate, or by trying to push myself away from other people, there's no good that ever came from pushing people away. I never encountered any good through pushing people away. So believing in these secrets doesn't help me. So one of the things of having a close community is having this reinforced sense of self where I've identified myself as something different than my addiction, than my substance abuse, than my circumstances. So one of the things I want to do is to promote that sense of community, that sense of togetherness, where we're able to connect with each other, but also offer support. But we can't do that if I'm believing in secrets, if I'm holding tight to this message of, if only people knew, if only they found out what was really going on underneath. If I was honest with my friends from the beginning, I probably wouldn't have held on for so long. Pushing people away, I mean. I probably would have opened up a lot sooner. So one of the things I wanted to share was, hey, you know what? It's okay to have these beliefs, and it's okay to have these childish ideas of, I am the smartest, as a 12-year-old, if I'm the smartest person and I believe it, and people are just catching on to it. But if you fast forward that 10, 20, 30 years, in my case, now here I am thinking if people were to find out the shell of a person that I was, it's not very healthy. It's not very safe. And it could have become a lot worse if I hadn't reached out for help and support. So this idea that I had in my mind wasn't healthy. And it was that idea that was making decisions. That was the addiction speaking. That was the alcoholism running amok. So what does all this mean? Like, it's okay to have these ideas, but it's okay to let go. It's okay to reach out for help. It's okay to open up to others. And we're not able to do that if we're pushing people away. I never accomplished any good by pushing people away. I said that earlier. So when I want to turn this into an action, and I also want to help celebrate a gratitude. So, we're going to have an action that we're going to take at the end of these videos, and we're also going to celebrate a win at the end of each video. So the gratitude of the day, the gratitude of the message here is we're going to go and share that this is going to be a moment where what are we thankful for? And right now, I want to share what I'm thankful for is my community. I want to share that I've got friends and family that I can open up to. I've got a supportive community at my place of work. I've got this amazing cat. And I want to go and share that if it wasn't for being held accountable, if it wasn't for being open and transparent, I wouldn't be where I am today. A supportive community is key to getting that successful outcome. Holding on to my fears and letting my secrets run the show, no good has ever come from that. And the sooner I were to let that wall down, the sooner I was to lower that barrier, the more I was able to go and let things in. Not only in allowing myself to become more relatable, but also in allowing that help and guidance and support inside. Okay, so that's the gratitude message of the day. And I also want to go and share an action of the day. So from an action perspective, I want to go and share that, if we could go and reach out to a family member or a friend or someone that's close and just let them know how much we appreciate them. Let them know that, I don't want to go and say, reach out to them and go tell them a secret. No, because you may not have secrets. Someone that's a healthy, supportive community may be at a spot where they don't need to. But I do want to share that by reinforcing that connection, by just letting somebody know how much you appreciate them, that can go a long way. Even if it was a message where I reached out to someone the other day and I said, hey, you know what? You were the highlight of my day. It was a pretty crazy day and things were pretty intense, but I was able to take a minute and celebrate the wins and say, hey, you know what? You made my day today. And so if you're watching this, I want to go and say, you've made my day. And I'm thankful that you're here. And I want to share. If you like these videos, let me know what you think. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I want to say thanks so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. But right now, I want to say thank you. And if you want to know more about what's going on, type show in the comments. Or if you want to go and, if you're watching the replay, go ahead and visit the website. I created a link. I put it in the comments. It's outstanding.video/show. And again, we'll have a message sent out to you the next time we go live. You guys send me questions all the time, and I want to say thank you again. Take care and have fun. All right. Say goodbye, kitty.